Most people don't walk away from God all at once. They drift quietly, gradually, and the dangerous part is they don't always notice it's happening. They still show up, still sit in church, still go through the motions, but internally something gets shifted, and it usually starts when the same struggle shows up again. Like the same reaction, the same failure, and then comes that familiar thought, not again. But that thought doesn't stay small. It grows into, why am I still like this? I should be past this by now. Like, God has to be tired of me. And then something deeper takes hold. Shame. And shame doesn't just point to what you did, it tells you who you are. You haven't really changed. This is who you are. You're always going to be this way. And once that voice gets loud enough, you start to withdraw. Not all at once, just enough. You pull back from prayer. You stop being honest. Maybe disengage from worship, hold back in community. And what makes it so dangerous is that the more you withdraw, the harder everything feels. And the harder everything feels, the more you withdraw. That's how the spiral keeps pulling you down until eventually you stop expecting anything to change. That's how people quit without ever leaving. But the voice driving that spiral isn't the voice of God. God does convict, but conviction draws you closer to Him, while shame, it pushes you away. Conviction is specific. Shame is sweeping. Conviction said, this needs to change. Shame says, you'll never change. And if you don't recognize the difference, you'll respond to the wrong voice. The gospel doesn't say, get better so you can be accepted. It says, you are accepted because of Jesus, which means your failure is real, but it's not your identity. So when the struggle shows up again, and it will, don't let that moment become a verdict. Interrupt the spiral. Come back honestly. Return quickly. Stay in the light. Because the enemy wants distance, but God is always calling you back. And the difference between drifting away and actually growing through it often comes down to this. When you stumble, do you withdraw or do you return?